Woo! What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie Day. There's some good stuff coming up soon, pretty soon, a little soon. And I'll not probably go in order. My wakizashi from the Kukri House is on its way to being done. My folder from Croco Knives is on its way to being done. So that's two knives that are going to be insane in the membrane. So y'all know this guy right here, the Gunslinger, right? Jack Wolf Knives. When he came out with this, it was his first locking folding knife, and it's one of my all-time favorite knives. Freaking love it. There's a new one coming out. There's a new one, and I think it's even going to be better than that one. So pay attention because it's on the way here. He did another locking knife. It's bigger. It's nasty. Oh, it's so nasty. I can't wait for it to get here. So that's all coming up. I have a pretty serious knife sale coming up too. And I'll even give you like a heads up on like there's going to be a couple things that are in this knife sale that are going to make people say, "Yep, I want it." I mean, there's some really nice knives that are going to be in this set. So pay attention. I think I might drop that tomorrow. There's going to be a bunch of combos and a bunch of big knives that are really nice. So that's all coming. Ned Foss. Ooh, Ned Foss, I'll tell you, man, they're one of those companies that you can either get some cheap stuff or you can get some really good stuff. And they sent me one of their really good stuff. Of all this style of knives that they do, their Damascus folders, this one is bar none my favorite. I even really like the sheath. It's got an elephant with then some like really nice pattern that all the way goes through the back. I mean, it's not even the button. The button, it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, there you go. Even the button's got an elephant head on it. But this blade shape, this blade size, the copper collars, this thing, man, it snaps open. Look at this freaking shape. This has got so much beautiful motion to it. Infinity fullers, eye hole, choil, sharpening choil with a pullback on the flipper. It's just got so much going on. Wood handles, all the beautiful work you got. I don't know, what is that? Is it going to be some kind of lion or something going on right there? This thing is freaking sweet. So this just came in. I'm pretty excited about that. There's going to be a few more things, few more pieces coming in. Plus, I still have a bunch of stuff that Scab has. I still have my sword that I bought at Blade Show, and I haven't even got to play with it yet because Scab's at it. So I have a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming from Scab. That's gonna when it gets here, we'll be able to go over. Man, I'll tell you, there's so many pieces going up in the knife sale. I'll try to get this thing done tomorrow. I reduced a price on this guy right here, even though, I mean, it's only been used once, and the price shouldn't be reduced because it's pretty much a brand spanking new Tahoma field knife by Tops. This thing, it's a pretty serious freaking blade. So that has a reduced price. I have a feeling it's going to go pretty quick. Just a whole lot of good stuff. But knives are coming in, and sometimes you just gotta wait. Sometimes I gotta wait until things come. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm getting a whole bunch of new, I don't know, between 5 and 8, I don't even know, Takumi Tak knives, different knives. And the reason I'm showing you this one, because it just might end up in the knife sale tomorrow. So there's a whole bunch of new ones coming in. Got some really cool daggers from them. And then there's one knife in particular that is one of those just awesome shapes that it's probably going to be one that I'm not going to let go. But so I have a bunch more of Takumi Talks. We got a bunch of stuff coming up, man. I'm going to do this. This is the Ocelot Carnivora. I got this at Blade Show, and the reason I never did a review on it, and I've had it for so long, it's the only knife I have that sits on a stand in front of me because I like it so much. I just leave it sitting in front of me. It's 24/7 right in this spot in front of this where I do all my work. So this one I was holding off on the review because I was waiting for the sheath. And the reason he hasn't sent me the sheath yet is because he's working on another knife and we had some kind of collab going. And so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to review it anyway without the sheath. I mean, you can go onto Carnivora, you can go to their website, whatever, and you could look at the Ocelot and see what the sheaths look like. I haven't been in any kind of rush with it. But this knife I freaking love. I mean, I freaking love this knife. And so, yeah, I just really want to use it. I've been holding, and I look at it every day. Every day I look at it and I go, oh, I want to use it. I think I'm just going to go ahead, break down, and get some use on this. This has got one of the meanest rhinoceros horn looking clip points you'll ever see. The curl up on this clip is ridiculous cool. So I'm going to have to get this going pretty soon. I'll most likely do that this week. Oh, and I even have a knife that I pulled out of the gutters, man. I found this in my garage or in my basement. It's gonna need some help. Obviously, you can see the blade. The blade is not too happy right now, but it's just a really cool old piece, and I think I want to kind of fix it up a little bit. Maybe change the edge on this, clean it up just a little. I don't want to go too crazy and make it brand spanking new looking, but I definitely want it to be better. Okay, you got a nice little, like I don't even know what this is. It's like an awl. I think maybe that's what it is. Could be an awl. It's all rusted. It's so hard to tell. But you got your bottle opener, can opener, your awl, your blade. It's got a cool little hook. I really, really dig this knife, but man, this thing was left for dead. This thing was left for dead. And I think I'm going to breathe some life back into it. So I might do this project too. Might have to do a little filming on that. I still have to do the heat treat on my hog nose, then give it an edge and do some scales. I'm still kind of up in the air on the scales, what I want to do with it exactly. But this guy right here is coming, man. You got that big groove right here, so you can push down on bark and whatnot. Whew, this thing is going to be a mean knife when I finally finish it. Finally, if ever. All right, so that's what's coming up. Whole bunch of good stuff. I'm super stoked about this Jack Wolf Knives blade. It's going to be ridiculous cool. I'm really, really excited about that. So that's it for all this. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.